So this is half of the clutch that I just hatched out most recently. The mother of these babies is half VPI Ultra. So the father of her father was a VPI Ultra, and her mother was from Jason Chapman's Skunk Line Super Stripe stuff. And the female that produced these was bred to a ultra granite male who has bluish kind of tendencies. So what I'm seeing in these are just the boys, just the males from this clutch. And what I'm seeing is some isolation of those different genes that are inside of here. So this right here, this male right here, has got some of the granite kind of speckling in there on the sides, which is unusual because the female doesn't have any immediate granite speckling or granite in her immediate lineage. But I think that he's got the blue trait because you can see that like kind of gunmetal gray coloration in here, the off coloration right there. But I don't think that he carries the black from the Skunk Line Super Stripe trait. Whereas if you look at this male, one of the characteristics of that Skunk Line trait, that black trait that's associated with that, is the dark coloration down here. And then in the neck, they have speckling and patterning outside of your typical patterning on the neck. So I think that this male right here has got that Skunk Line trait. He would technically be Het for Ultra and Het Granite as well because of the father. But I don't know whether he carries that blue trait because I'm not... it's just going to take time to see whether or not that manifests itself in there. But you can see this one right here has got almost a normal look to it. It's got a little bit of that granite speckling in there. But it doesn't have as much of the black markings in the tail end. But it does have a little bit of patterning outside on the neck, so I'm not sure what that one holds. But then there's stuff like this that have the ultra look to them and varying degrees of amounts of black on them. So I think this might carry that black trait and then also the blue. This one right here definitely has the ultra and that black trait. 100%. Definitely. I don't know if the ultra is obscuring the neck and not allowing that to be seen, but that one I believe has both those traits. And then this one right here looks like a marble or a granite, which again doesn't really make a ton of sense, but I think this has got that blue trait in it because of the obscured coloration on that patterning in here. So lots of different looks in just this small group right here, and these are just the boys. So let me grab the lid and then we'll take a look at the girls. I got pretty good odds on this clutch and got a little bit more females than males, and I don't know if these are all gonna sit still here while I talk about them. But try and keep everything contained. But we've got ultras, which I believe this one has the blue trait in it as well with that gray on it. We've got the black trait from that Skunk Line, whatever that mutation is going to be called. It's got the neck speckling right in there. It's got the heavy black markings down the tail end, the dark black. Super interesting. And then let's see, there's a striped ultra right here that I believe also has that black mutation in it. Some more normal looking things. This one I think I already just showed you with the black and the neck speckling in it. More stuff that's black with the neck speckling. This kind of has a little bit of side speckling like a granite. Not quite as extreme as a granite, but it's showing. And then it also has the weird gray blue kind of look to it. And then my favorite animal in this clutch is this right here, which reminds me of Keith's Crystal Glow Leopard project, with that heavy black down the sides, almost white tail, really unusual color all over it, and super, super reduced. So I don't know exactly what to think. I was hoping to get some input. So there's, I believe, 4, potentially maybe even 5 traits at play here, but I'd love to hear what you guys think.